Bum, 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 mm. Okay, boom. And we are live. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to a very special edition of the People's Podcast this afternoon. We have an amazing artist, Sister Aisha. Sister Aisha, do you have a stage name?
Yes,
You
sir.
want to go by
Precise wisdom.
Precise Wisdom? Boom, right? We right here with Precise. Okay, we right here with Precise Wisdom. About to drop some bars on us. About to give us some good spoken word and some amazing singing. I'm gonna tag you on Facebook. Okay. But the first thing we want to know is how long have you been, creatively inclined to do spoken word?
I've been writing poetry since the age of 7, and I just started getting into spoken word maybe about 10 years ago or so. And Tracy, you had her on the show before. Her and I used to always go to a place called the 409, and we used to do our spoken word there. So I've been kind of out of the loop for a minute, but just trying to get myself back in, get my feet wet again.
Yes, ma'am. And what is it? And what is it about spoken word that you feel so connected to?
It's just the passion. You're able to express yourself. You're able to be creative. You're able to take on any type of persona and deliver it. Some of my experiences, I think about my spoken word. Some I just look at other people. I observe other people. I speak from their perspectives in terms of what they may go through. Sometimes people don't have a voice. And so sometimes the people who are artists have to be the voice for the people. So I like just to be able to express myself that way.
Beautiful. Okay. Well, the first thing, Sister Tracy says, "Yay, ASA family." Sister Miriam says, "Peace, family." Well, the first thing we want to know is, let's hear the first piece. Let's get straight into it.
Okay, all right. Bismillah. So, second self, co-creator, second self supreme, triple darkness where she was conceived. She gave creation to the sun, spun the planets into their rotation. The divinity in her eyes gave the stars their shine. Elegant, powerful, strong, she is warrior elite over a trillion lifetimes. Flame swan thoughts, decapitating hearts of mentally harmed souls. Her thoughts sit high upon a godly throne. She is Sajda, Momina, Nisa, Najma, Mariam, loyal, wise. Ma'at, Aziza, Dua, Bayina, midnight and mystery. Asiatic god, mind, nurture, and gravitation. She makes hell, snow, and earthquake plagues. Flavorless to this world in its bestial ways. Honorable in all her deeds. Her submittance to the true and living God, unwavering. Worshipping his omnipotence from alpha to affinity. She is mother of civilization. Her duty is to cultivate and refine. She plants her wisdom deep and births mathematics into the wombs of all her seeds. Her tongue, a swift sword to enemies. She breaks their wickedness like she cracks atoms into 100 million parts, then burns and buries their evil right inside the graves of their hearts. She walks with confidence, humility, and high self esteem. Her smile is a prophet's midnight dream. Meek and wondrous, full of passion. In her sphere lies the 17 million keys. She is the Nile River's flow, heaven's glow, the winds blow. No other will ever succeed or lay claim to the brilliance that resonates within her essence. They can't penetrate the vessel in which her kingdom reigns, nor are they able to destroy her blessings. You will respect her, protect her, love her, defend her, reverence her, and whatever she asks or commands. There's nothing more fascinating, breathtaking, or amazing than the magnificence of the original one man. She is the second self of God.
Hey, all that, yeah. Shout out to all the magic that's in the comments. My sister, yes. All the people, people doing all those kind of stuff.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
All
we have some talented people. Absolutely excellent. Okay, now what inspired that piece?
just the whole power of the Black woman. We have so much power within ourselves, and we don't have to even go outside of ourselves. Sometimes we try to emulate others, and we have the magic and the power within us. So it's just an inspirational and an empowering message to Black women.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yes, ma'am. And when have you performed that before?
I have not performed that before.
Okay, excellent. Okay, I gotta make sure we getting exclusive. We getting exclusive pieces right now. Thank you very much. Now, my next question is: does your family support your creative side? Do you feel
Yes.
supported by your family?
Yes, sir.
Wonderful. And how can we support you? Do you have a YouTube channel or Facebook? Like, how can we go and see your stuff?
I do have a YouTube channel. It's under reconstruction right now. It's just under Aisha Empowers, but I'm gonna create one for Precise Wisdom, since that is the pen name, and then I'll send the link to you, or I'll just post it on my page, and then everyone can get it there.
Excellent. We look forward to it. Okay, yes, ma'am. We're ready for the second piece.
Now, I was kind of battling to do this piece because I did not want to seem insensitive. But this particular poem is very near and dear to me because at one point I had experienced something in my life where I felt that it was like the end. And so I just wrote about it. You know, when we go through pains and struggles, we as artists, we scribe about it. We write it out. And so this was the piece that came from it. It's called I'm Dying. The scrolls of my eulogy are already inscribed in my tombstone, awaiting my burial in the grassy pastures of autumn's wing. There are no plagiarisms or misdiagnoses, no second opinions or matrix trilogies. This is my final living will and testament. Born the daughter of Nzinga and Osiris, inhibiting the spirit of Ethiopia's sun, my roots ingrained in Botswana soil, reared me since I was a youth. Honeysuckle sugar drops, cocoa bread, fresh fruit, nourish my inner sanctum. The elders, just a generation in age from the 24 scientists, taught me how to read the stars and gave me supreme lessons in 13 different tongues. Made me learn scripture and the art of war, testing me while I slept. I knew it backward and forward. I knew it backward and forward. Adolescence was beautiful. At the age of 14, I'd still held to my chastity. Oppression was a sin I never had to endure. Happy, respectful, joyful in my modesty, even played 4 instruments in my spare time: the flute, the harp, violin, and piano. My father, a renowned neurosurgeon, my mother, a university professor and poet. She weaved and quilted the 7 units of womanhood and the realities of life in my mind's womb. She had the smoothest, soothing voice I'd ever heard spoken. Delicate in her tone, gentle in her inflections, she infused love with each word, each hug, each touch. My father protected me, provided the necessities of life, sat with us at dinner, engaged us in intellectual dialogue, was the example of the man who'd one day God would make for me. I, rich in esteem and humbly confident, took those pearls and let them be my guide through the journey. Present day, I'm following in my Umi's footsteps. The pen and word have become my allies, my sword. Umi's voice is prominent through my spirit. The only difference, the revolution has become my fight, and they're always in war. Death is imminent. All I am and all I have become, I owe to the Most High and the wisdom of my enlighteners, biological teachers, spiritual sistrins and kindred sons, the angels, the warners, those who've prayed for my safekeeping upon my trotting. It is not I who deserves any accolades for the prose my hands lend, for the words my poetry speaks. This evolution was birthed before I became a clot, a thought, a decision. It is not my existence, but the existence of those who came before me. I am not worthy to sit on this platform to profess metaphorical connotations, split similes, idioms, and superlative mastery. I, only the conduit, am dying. The breath of Ramadan's winds blew death's kiss in my nostrils as I stood bent and reciting Fajr prayer. In the first rak'ah, the kiss hit sweet and crisp, simple and unmistakable, stilled my shoulders, flowed throughout my prostration, drifted in like an out-of-body reality, stood before me, faced me, looked me through my eyes, unemotional, without explanation. And in one blink, it left vanishing like a shooting star, having accomplished its purpose. Glory to my Lord, the Most High. Glory to my Lord the Most High. Glory to my Lord the Most High. Repentance expired. My world, flashing in Kodak succession as such, left in the morning of reflection. I cry peaceful tears, knowing the irreversibility of my faith. My death visits. When death visits, there is no escape. I leave behind 8 sons, 12 daughters, 7 foster children, a village of reformed addicts, an army of unseen soldiers who'd give their lives for me without request. Crates of love poems, one muse, a best friend, building sessions with Hafiza, Ashante, and Mariam. A sacred work of redemption chronologies that speak Haiti's muted voices, and my most prized offering, the one from which this energy is housed, where melancholiness is often masked with a smile, where the ancestors' weeping is echoed in each syllable of my recitation, the place that connects love to pain, pain to trials, trials to struggle, struggle to worth, the deepest import of God's knowledge manifested through the lenses of my forebearers, their insight matched with my enthusiasm, their fire married with my passion. To you I leave my soul. Battered with societal abuse, painted with riveting affection, stubborn and non-compliant to oppression, emancipated, wise and concise, I lay on you the duty to illuminate love and carry the torch of warriorship into the ghettos where freedom's beauty has been brutally slaughtered, to sit at the feet where wisdom rests upon open vessels, to soak in the lessons, thirst and hunger for overdue change, and work infectiously to bring all of this into fruition. Bury your heart inside the sacrifices long made and pass on to your lineage the ink of omnipotence, which bled from the fingertips and lips of past generations. Live unapologetic and without cowardice. Be unafraid in acceptance of your own and yourself. Be fruitful, charitable, civilized and refined, kind and elegant, determined without vanity. Be the solutions you wish to see. I'm dying, but weep not for my life's ending. I imbue this last breath into you. All that's been bestowed upon me has been a blessing, and I'm so thankful, so grateful. Flesh deteriorates, but the spirit is ever living. The spirit is ever living, so live and live completely, unselfishly, without guilt, without malice, without desperation. Live so that I and our ancestors survive through your eminence. These lives, now your inheritance. I'm dying, but weep not for me.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Excellent.
Voila.
People saying they love your sister. That's one of our favorite pieces of yours. Thanks for sharing. You look like the Black Queen, Peace Family, whole bunch of magic, just awesome. Somebody said they cried. Love you, sis.
Love you too.
Woo-hoo. Just a lot of love, a lot of love. Beautiful. Now, what inspired that piece?
So, like I said, it was just this time in my life where I was going through something, and I just felt like it was, it was either going to be sink or fly, and so I had to take my life into my hands, and all praise is due to Allah. I was able to overcome it, and I thank you, brother, because I asked you if this would be a piece that would not seem so insensitive. And with your permission, you said it would be okay. I battled with it. I really did. I really did. I knew that it was a message at the end. And whoever's going through trials and struggles and they feel like it's the end, we always have the ability to overcome. And we just ask Allah for his mercy and his grace and leave it in his hands.
Praise be to Allah. Thank you for sharing this gift with us, feeding my soul. Yes, ma'am. OMG, I'm overwhelmed. Powerful. She really did. Beautiful. That's amazing. Okay. Well, everyone who comes to the People's Podcast always highlight the albums that are behind me. These are some of the favorite albums of all time that inspired me. You don't have to, this is not your arrogant time period. You don't have to choose the album from behind me. But what on the album of your own, what would you say is your favorite album of all time?
Ooh. I don't know, brother. I love Donny Hathaway, Nina Simone.
Okay,
Uh,
okay.
Greats. They speak to your soul, and they've long passed, but their legacy still lives on. So those would be the two that I would choose.
Nina Simone and Donny Hathaway, absolutely. I like Nina Simone, but Donny Hathaway, my goodness.
My goodness.
What we talking about? Young, Gifted, and Black, or the song for you, and all of his music, all
Yes,
of
sir.
his music, all of his music, and the closer. Okay, anyway, so listen. You know what I'm saying, before we start singing on here, we look forward to hearing your voice. So let's get into it.
Oh, Allah. I was not going to sing. Okay, so I'm just going to do a portion of a piece, and I've done it before. It's called "Brother" by Angie Stone.
Okay.
He is my king. He is my one. Yes, he's my father. Yes, he's my son. I can talk to him because he understands everything I go through and everything I am. He's my support system. Can't live without him. The best thing since sliced bread is his kiss, his hugs, his lips, his touch. And I just want the whole world to know about my black brother. I love you. I'll never try to hurt you. I want you to know that I'm here for you forever true. He's misunderstood. Some say that he's up to no good around the neighborhood. For your information, a lot of my brothers got education. You got the Wall Street brother, the blue collar brother, the down for whatever chilling on the corner brother, talented brother, and to every one of y'all behind bars, you know that Isha loves you. Black brother, I love you. I'll never try to hurt you. I want you to know that I'm here for you forever true. That's all I got, Brother Joshua.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Praise be to Allah.
Yes, ma'am. Saying precise wisdom in the building. Yes. We're singing with you, sis. Go off. It's our time. The Black Girl Magic. We in this thing. Woo woo. Wow, wow. Just so much love, positivity. This right here. Living single. Girlfriends. Everything. Beautiful, beautiful.
Praise
Yes, ma'am.
Allah.
Now, Sister Aisha, I just want to thank you for that. Your amazing, first of all, your transparency and your vulnerability and your spoken word. That's amazing. As a writer, I know, man, I can only imagine, the feelings that you have to, to do to perform. So we appreciate that. And yes, the song is amazing. Shout out to man, for you just coming on the People's Podcast. For everybody who's watching on YouTube, please like, share, subscribe. And also, if you have other guests, artists, creative people, please let's keep passing along because we're gonna highlight all of our talent and keep moving forward. So thank you, Sister Aisha. Sister Precise Wisdom. I'm posting like Precise Wisdom in this thing. You know how we doing. Up next, we have another sister coming up. About 40 minutes, we're gonna come and sing a song for us as well. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the plug all the way out in the murder capital of the East Coast. Shout out to The Wire. Shout out to the new movie that just came out with Meek Mill in it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to, all of that, the whole Baltimore culture. The Harbor. Shout out to the Harbor. You know we in this thing.
Thank you so much, brother, for this opportunity. May Allah bless you. And I thank Allah for putting on your heart the vision. You're able to allow other people to come on and voice their expression, their voice. So we thank Allah for you. And may Allah continue to bless you and your family.
Yes, ma'am. Same to you. And please, next time you have a new piece or new song, anything you want to do, the People's Podcast is yours. So let me know.
All praises to Allah. Yes, sir.
All right. Assalamu alaikum. And thank you for watching.